Let's set our focus to manual. Here we go. And now let's set our shutter delay to 2 seconds. Okay. Then let's go in the menus here. And under the little wrench icon, we want to set our preview exposure and white balance to off. And I like to set the natural live view to on. And now we have a bright picture even though our exposure is way off. And next we want to set our shutter speed. I've got that programmed on my front command dial. Now we're going to set our aperture. Let's try around f16, like so. And then let's set our ISO, which I have on the back command dial, as low as it'll go, which is 125 right now, without going into the low settings. Now we want to take a test shot, and I'm going to turn the flash off for this test shot. And let's see what we got there. Okay, black screen. That's what we were after. Now let's go ahead and turn the flash on. I got that set to 1/16 plus 3 right now. Let's take another test picture. And I'm going to change the shutter speed to the 6 speed. And we may have to raise our ISO up a little bit. 1 stop, 2 stops, 3 stops. And then might as well go up another. And then I'm going to take my flash down to 1/8. And let's try it. Now we're getting kind of close. It's kind of dark. We want to go ahead, maybe bring our ISO up. Let's try 3200. Maybe take our flash up just a little bit to 1/4. Let's give that a try. And that's still a little dark, I think. I'm going to go ahead and lower the aperture to f11. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I think that'll work a little bit better. It may be blown up just a little bit on the blade. So I'm going to go ahead and take that down a stop on the flash. It's important to get the correct exposure. And I like that a little bit better. Okay. All right, now that we've got all of that set, let's go ahead and set our drive control. We'll go to the menu, appear under the camera, drive settings, bracket settings. We want the bracket to be set for focus bracketing. While we're here, we want to make sure that we put our little control right here to bracket. I'm on single now. That's continuous low, continuous high. One more, and that's bracket. Okay, so now let's go down here to focus bracket. We'll go auto. 3-second interval works good with this little flash, so I'll leave that there. And it says, okay, let's set point A. Here we go. We'll blow that up, and we'll very carefully adjust right there. We'll push OK. And then let's go back full view. We'll go way over here to the transition. We'll autofocus that to get us in the ballpark. And then fine tune it. I want to be right there. And then we push the back button. And now let's try. There we go. 1 of 29, 2 of 29. And we just let it run. Alright, we're all done. So let's see what we have here. For our final image, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and turn the camera off, and we'll take our card out and take it over to the computer. I have my Focus Stacker software loaded up. Got it on the App Store. I think it was like $14.99 or $15 one time. I'm not very familiar with the software. I haven't played with some of its features, but just, buying it, sticking it on my computer and throwing some files in it seems to work pretty well out of the box, as they say. So I'm going to drag these over to the Focus Stacker, let go of them, and they're the raw files. And now we're stacking the image, and that's probably going to take a few minutes, so we'll come back when it's done. And we see that we have a finished stack right here, and just on casual observation, it looks pretty good from one end to the other, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. And let's open this up with Pixelmator Pro. There's our image in Pixelmator Pro. It looks pretty good just right out of the bat, but let's make a few little adjustments to it. We're going to definitely have to crop it, so we might as well get that out of the way. First thing I want to do is take that black point and let's go ahead and bring the shadows up. We see with the shadows up that we can see some of the background. So let's take our black point and just take as much of that as we can and then bring down our shadows. I don't want to lose the detail in these darks, so what I might do is go ahead and mask this. Let's go ahead and put us a black background behind that. I like to just use a shape, use a rectangle. Okay, so now let's go back here, make sure we're on the correct layer. I'm going to bring those shadows up just a little bit. I don't want to get too crazy with it. Maybe in there somewhere. Maybe just a little help on the exposure. Bring that up, get a little pop, a little contrast. And let's see if we can take the highlights down. Just a little, it doesn't matter too much. Right in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and add some texture. Really see the detail coming out in the blade there. A little clarity. Coming up is a list of steps as a little cheat sheet. If you'd like to pause the video and grab a screenshot, now's your chance. Well, I hope this one helped. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.